The Betway Premiership is back. Yes, the Betway Premiership is back. We have been waiting for so long and we've been eager to watch our boys play on the game. But here I'm going to tell you about the game of Kaizer Chiefs versus Stellenbosch United. Good day, good people, and welcome to your favorite sports show with your boy Khulekani Ntwana Selokshini, and welcome to Bread Boy Sport Show. I hope people are doing well. I hope people are doing fine because I'm here to give you the match preview of Kaizer Chiefs versus Stellenbosch United. So, good people, we have waited long. We have waited long, ladies and gentlemen. We have waited a long time for football to be back, and we've been waiting to see. Now we have to see where we are as Kaizer Chiefs. But then we are playing on Sunday. Today is Saturday. I had to give you guys a match analysis going through the game, and I'm gonna give you my predicted lineup going through this game. So guys, as you all know, Kaizer Chiefs will be playing with Stellenbosch United. The game has been moved the tickets have been sold out. Yes, the good news that I heard, the tickets has been sold out. So I'm expecting to hear a lot of noise going through this game. I know a lot of Kaizer Chiefs supporters will be there screaming their voices out and making sure they give and support the boys, because this season we are expecting a good season. So we are told the game has been moved to Athlone Stadium and it's been sold out. So those news are great. But then for us, maybe we heard about maybe one bad news that came to us before we about to start the season, and it's regarding our coach. But then it's not that deep. We're gonna speak about it before I give you what my thoughts going to this game. So Kaizer Chiefs did drop a statement regarding the situation of Coach Nabi. Here are the news from Kaizer Chiefs website. We regret to inform our supporters that Coach Nabi will not be travelling with the team to Cape Town for our opening game of the season, the Betway Premiership season against Stellenbosch this Sunday. A critical incident involving his wife has occurred at his home in Tunisia, prompting the coach to travel this evening to be with her family. So we are told Unabi has had issues regarding his family, so he will not travel with the squad and he has to go and support his family. We do not know what really happened actually, but we are told it's our family matters, and we have to think about this. Whenever someone having family matters, the club is allowed to let the person leave. And one thing that does not shake me a lot is we know we have a good technical team. Who coach as I don't think is Aziz or something. I don't remember the name. Coach the assistant coach. He was the coach before. I think he will be able to control the game. And we did hear the news that Uvela Kumalo could be part of a technical team. Nabi. Maybe this was the decision made by Kaizer Chiefs just because of the situation Nabi had to go through. So we hope our the coach and the family on whatever that they're going through, and we hope to keep him and his family into our prayers, and I hope everything goes well for him. So yes, and then Kaizer Chiefs decided and then Sahil Ibrahim did confirm the news to tell us more about what will happen. So Coach Nabi won't travel to Cape Town. Kaizer Chiefs released a statement regarding Unazil Nabi, who will miss the opening game, Premiership game of the season. A critical incident involving his wife has occurred at his home in Tunisia, prompting the coach to travel this evening to be with her family. Coach Nabi will return to South Africa once the situation is stabilized. The coach has had a discussion with the technical team to prepare for the game, and Coach Nabi absent with the first team assistant Coach Khalil Ben Youssef and second assistant coach Cedric Kaizer will be on the bench for the upcoming season. So this is what the person I was talking about, Cedric Kaizer. Cedric Kaizer, for me, I didn't know we had two assistant coach. I thought Cedric Kaizer was our assistant coach. So we are told we have two assistant coach. So these guys will be the people who know how does Nabi wants to play to this game, because they have been preparing for this season all along. Three of them, they are the people who have been preparing for this game. So I do not think Uguti there will be a big change for just because Unabi is not on the touchline. But then we are told Uguti Nabi will return if the situation has been stabilized, and we have to wait. And I hope Uguti everything goes well for Unazir Nabi, and I hope Uguti nothing will distract us, especially the team. They have to be on game tomorrow, and I hope Uguti the team does not get any negative situation regarding the story. And I hope Uguti, when they go into tomorrow's game, they are going to tomorrow's game and win it for coach Nabi. So let's go and talk about tomorrow's game. So we are told Uguti we are playing Stellenbosch United. So Stellenbosch United, ever since we've played with Stellenbosch United, it has been a good game. We have been giving EPSL a good game when it's come to Kaizer Chiefs versus Stellenbosch United, and I'm not shaken by a little bit. We know Uguti Stellenbosch United is a good team, but then when it's come to Kaizer Chiefs, we always beat Stellenbosch United. So that's why I'm going to this game, and I'm going to this game really prepared. Uguti, we are going to win this game. So nothing really shakes me. So I'm really prepared and excited about this game. So guys, I'm gonna give you my latest predicted lineup for tomorrow's game. This is my own predicted lineup today. Maybe Cedric Kaizer, No Yusuf will make their own predicted 11, but this starting lineup that I made for you today is the starting lineup. I think Uguti is a strong starting lineup for tomorrow's game. So yes guys, so this will be my starting lineup that I'm talking about. Yes, this will be my starting 11 for tomorrow's game. So on the goalkeeper, we know Uguti, we have a goalkeeper situation, but then we have to work with what we have. Yeah, we have to work with what we have. So for me, Brendan Peterson is a great shot stopper than Ulo Opris Vuma. We know Uguti Peterson did not play too many games last season, but I prefer him because I've seen Uguti. He's a great shot stopper, and the mistake that he usually made are the easiest mistakes. Those things usually. That's the only thing that I usually don't like about Peterson Uguti. Every time when he makes the mistakes, his mistakes, when you look at them, are the easiest mistake you've ever seen. You don't know Uguti. Maybe it's his game. He's not locked in on a game. Sometimes he thinks about his own things. Maybe he needs to concentrate more on his game, and I think that will help him as a person and even the team. And then on the right back situation, I was always told you, Uguti, I'm very excited with the signing of Kaizer Chiefs regarding Utabiso Monyane. For me, Utabiso Monyane has been a brilliant player for Kaizer Chiefs throughout the preseason. He's very professional, and I think Uguti, he is giving Ofrosla a competition. So Solomon, for me, he's already out in that position. I'm telling you the truth. Tabiso Monyane, for me, has secured this position, and I think Uguti is going to be an excellent player for Kaizer Chiefs. As long as we give him more game time, I think he will prove to a lot of people, Uguti, he did deserve to get this position. And then from the centre back position, we are going to start with our captain, Ignacio Miguel. My captain, Ignacio Miguel. We were told Uguti Ignacio Miguel is going to be our captain, and vice captain Uguti next to him would be Uzita Kwinika. So we are told Uguti this is the preferred starting centre back for Unazir Nabi. But for me, what I saw from Unazir Nabi, I saw Uguti he preferred Eden McCarthy, and we should know Uguti Rushin Totally will be back from injury. But for me, if I were to prefer, I'm a centre back. For me, I would prefer Miguel and Rushin Totally. And then if Miguel is not maybe in the game, we can put Uzito Kunika and Ignacio Miguel and Rushin Totally. Those two for me can be the people who can control Ibeklanye to Miguel and Urushan Totally. And I hope Urushan Totally comes back from his injuries so that he can perform good for us. And then from the left back for me, Shinga has impressed me again. So this is another signing that has impressed me for Kaizer Chiefs. So I'm not gonna say anything. Shinga has secured that left back signing, and he's giving Bradley Cross a competition. And I don't know what's going to happen with Happy Mashiana, because for me, he is not going to get more game time. So he should just go to the management and tell them he needs a loan or a move out of Kaizer Chiefs. But then we have to wait and see regarding that situation. And for me, I do not know what was the reason for Kaizer Chiefs to sign Upaseko Marco, because I do not think Uguti we needed him that much. But for Umonyane, that signing for me was brilliant, and Ushinga is a good signing. So this will be my backline. I think this will be a strong backline for me. And then let's go to the midfield. So going to the midfield, we can see we have a double pivot of both Uthabo Tele and Uspesi Ndlovu. These two for us are going to be good for us, especially Uspesi Ndlovu, because he is going to be the one guys who will be alone in the DM when he is going to allow Uthabo Tele to progress with the ball forward. Because for me, Uspesi Ndlovu could be those type of players who will be able to destroy a lot of things in our midfield when the ball is not with us, and when we are not carrying the ball, he will be winning the ball for us, and he is very good with the forward passes. And last season for me, Uspesi Ndlovu was the best midfield of the season when you look at his stats. But you know, kuhlezi kunochacho lenzakalayo when it comes to awards. But then I think for me, Kaizer Chiefs did secure a good signing for us. Even Will Katsande did approve this signing, and in Nyazi, if Lela Kandelu Will Katsande is approving these kind of signings, these signings are good for Kaizer Chiefs. So, and then we go to a right wing. On the right wing, for me, I would like to see Umfundo Vilakazi here. I think he will be a good player for him this season, and he has to prove a lot of people wrong. We saw Uguti, he had a lot of criticism about him. I think for me, Umfundo Vilakazi has been professional, and preseason he is one of the players who did impress me, and I think Uguti, he is going to be a good player for Kaizer Chiefs. And then we go to Ngobo, to the number 10. Yes, Ngobo will be playing number 10 for me. He will be waiting for Uthabo Taylor to give him the ball, because one thing I can tell you about Ngobo is that he is very, very good with his passing, especially his forward passing. If you remember the game that we played against Koto, I don't remember the name of the team, but we lost to that team. And Ngobo in the second half for me was a brilliant player, because the forward passes that he gave to us were so good. And I think if him and Uvilagazi and Utuba were to combine, it would be a brilliant thing for Kaizer Chiefs. So for me, I'm happy with Ngobo playing on the 10. Maybe Userino will get game time. And then from the left wing, I would like to see Lollipop take like a lollipop. Yes, Lollipop with me, Ulilepo will be for me, he has been one of our best wingers for me, Lollipop, coming from January and outscoring most of our wingers. That should be something we have to look at for. So this season we are going to get him from the start of the season into the end. So I'm expecting more goals from Lollipop. Him capturing from the inside and shooting goals. We all know Uti, he is very good at that. And from the striker situation, I know a lot of you will be, wow, Flavio Silva. I'm not starting Flavio Silva, but I'm starting Uwandile Duba on the striker. For me, Uwandile Duba is going to be an important striker for us. And we see him, Uguti, last season, he really developed, and he is a really aggressive striker. You saw the games that we won against Mamelodi Sundowns. He was one of the strikers who was making sure Uguti Ama defenders do not relax and think with the ball on their feet. Every time a defender or a centre back has the ball on their feet, Uwandile Duba will be the first player who will be there and make sure he presses high and do not make defenders to think and to see where they should play the ball. So he makes sure Ama defenders and that's what we need in order for us to create some opportunities for us. We all know Kaizer Chiefs is good at holding the ball, passing, creating a combination. But the thing is, for us, we have not created enough chances. And going to this game, I hope Uguti Chiefs will be going to able to create their own chances. And once we create those chances, we have to score and finish them, because we missed a lot of chances last season. For me, that's why I wanted to see Nabi to stay, because I saw ball control and the development from other players. Uguti, this is going to be good as long as we are able to create our chances, and as long as we finish those chances that we are creating. I know maybe a game we should be able to create maybe like 10 or 15 big chances. Maybe we can score maybe 3 or 2 due to those chances, because we all know, Uguti, some strikers are gonna miss, and some of our wingers might miss, but at least as long as we score goals in order to bury the games, I think this will be a good game for us, because I think a lot of times we were able to score 1 goal and then we allow other teams to get back from us on the second half. We should not allow those mistakes again this season. I hope to see an improvement from the squad, and I did see some of those improvements in pre-season, but I hope they have to do more. Yes, they have to do more. So my predicted score for tomorrow's game, I think it will be a 2-1 game win for Kaizer Chiefs. I'm going to this game very positive, and I'm expecting the boys will get me the 3 points that we deserve. So good people, this is where I have to conclude this video. Thank you for always and supporting the channel. We are about to reach 700 subscribers. So guys, don't forget to hit the like button and subscribe to the channel. It does not cost you any money. Just hit the like button and subscribe channel. Thank you very much. Danko.